Will one of the biggest tech companies in the world start accepting XRP? Yes, it is true that Apple is now considering cryptocurrency as an alternative form of payment, and XRP might be one of those options and could make XRP price reach $150. Would you like to know more about it? Stay tuned in this video. Welcome to Crypto Live. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our upcoming videos about cryptocurrencies. In a 2018 article, Apple's Payment Request API was described as being interconnected to Ripple's Interledger protocol, allowing for easy payments across multiple ledgers. Reports from the industry indicate that Apple Inc. has developed a Payment Request API which works with its Apple Pay payment system and the Interledger extension of Ripple. Additionally, the article mentioned that the company had announced that Apple Pay transactions would be conducted on the web, and hence the API integration could be done through its own proprietary browser, Safari 11.1, on macOS and iOS 11.3 for iPhones. With this announcement, Apple is floating the idea that it may make use of the Interledger technology that Ripple has created in the near future. As famously known, Apple is one of the largest tech companies in the world today, with products that include iPhones, iPads, Apple Watches, and MacBooks. Apple Pay was introduced several years ago as a service that allows online payments and payments using point-of-sale devices. Nevertheless, Apple's failure to support multiple modes of payment is one of the major bottlenecks in this march towards success. With the Payment Request API, multiple ways of making payments across different browsers can be secured through a standard API, and merchants can request payments which adhere to Interledger standards by using the Interledger payment method, one of the proposed payment requests API methods. And recently, after Apple's latest job posting that said it was looking for experience in alternative payment using cryptography, the crypto world was abuzz, and it is indeed a good idea for Apple to introduce their Interledger API for payments. Therefore, Apple has introduced a new form of payment request, API for Apple Pay, using Ripple's Interledger extension. As opposed to other firms seeking to disrupt the financial sector, Ripple is working with banks and financial institutions in order to improve the efficiency of the current payment system by utilizing the blockchain. Apple has partnered with several banks around the world, but by implementing the Ripple-backed Interledger, it was one of the first tech companies to do so. Moreover, Ripple aims to be the final layer that forms the foundation of the whole financial sector. Because it has taken 10 years to get here, it could still take another decade to see the big picture. But once you do, your life will become a lot better. Microsoft's Marley Gray indicated in 2015 that Ripple and ILP will form the fabric of multi-chain futures. And this came about in 2015 when it was revealed that Ripple Interledger would be used by Apple Pay and applied to Ripple. Additionally, according to Crypto News Flash, Deutsche Bank is developing a platform to store and trade digital assets, which could be available soon. Furthermore, Deutsche Bank affirmed that it projects the sector to surge to $24 trillion in the near future, requiring custody solutions to become a critical service, and it has already begun developing a platform that will launch in 4 phases. With its entry into the cryptocurrency custody sector, Deutsche Bank aims to provide seamless connectivity to a broader cryptocurrency ecosystem by developing its own proprietary platform to provide custody services to institutional clients. Moreover, there are too many financial and banking institutions to mention, and as you know, everyone wants their piece of Ripple XRP's digital asset race. And a new custody service and a trading service are on the way from Deutsche Bank. Also, XRP and Ripple will no doubt play a part in this at some point in the future. That is why it is also exciting news for us about these over-the-counter bars, because we were able to buy already and we've held them all, and eventually banks will start selling crypto to their everyday customers. In that case, we're going to see prices soar, and especially for those who have been holding since 2017, or even as far back as 2013 for some of you. This is why we joined the crypto race in the first place. From the point of view of being crypto, XRP Forensics says Bitrue is to blame for shutting down users' digital asset exchanges, and this is exactly what we do in the digital asset space. Also, Bitrue has been accused of locking users out of their accounts, and XRP Forensics has stepped into the conversation by making a series of tweets on February 12th, calling out both Bitrue and its CEO, Curtis Wang. Moreover, multiple complaints have been received from users who have had trouble accessing their accounts through the forensics platform. And there seems to be no justified reason for the suspension either, and the forensics Twitter account posted a message about it. Also in the article, it was stated that it proposed several probable reasons for the action, and also questioned the exchange's stance against arbitrage trading. And then arbitrage trading involved buying and selling cryptocurrency very quickly, typically using bots. The goal is to take advantage of the different prices on other exchanges and then sell them at a healthy profit. And currently, this is an entirely legal act in the United States, but there are definite moral implications of it. But we have no real assurance that it will be the result of the law. With this, XRP Forensics also emphasized that its goal is to protect the community against the epidemic of cryptocurrency scams. It was set up to provide aid to people experiencing fraud. Getting back to Apple's decision to begin accepting Ripple as an alternative payment system, what are your thoughts on this? Is Ripple also among the ones you're considering for acceptance? Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below to tell us your answer on this. Are you aware that users of both Google and Apple will have the ability to exchange cryptocurrency? Now Google and Apple users can add the Coinbase card to their mobile payments option, allowing them to shop using cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and more. Now is another cryptocurrency on the way? And as we've already mentioned a while ago, Apple has recently posted a job listing about a business development manager with entrepreneurial experience in the cryptocurrency industry who is wanted by Apple to carry out its, quote, alternative payments partnership program. As Apple said in a job posting last June, candidates should have had 5 years or more experience with alternative payment providers, such as digital wallets, BNPL, or buy now, pay later, fast payments, cryptocurrency, etc. And it has been announced that the manager will serve as Apple's chief negotiator in alternative payment areas. There has long been an ironclad grip between Apple and payments, especially in its App Store, which never accepts crypto from customers while forcing all catalog apps to follow Apple's commerce regulations. As I've mentioned a while ago, Apple's Payment Request API would be interconnected with Ripple's Interledger protocol, allowing for easy payments across multiple ledgers. Ripple will definitely become an alternative payment option for Apple once the SEC lawsuit is resolved. Since the transaction speed of Ripple is so fast, another feature of Apple that could be considered is the ability to accept it. And this will push the price of XRP to $150, or perhaps even more, since one of the world's largest technology companies is also partnering with Ripple. In this way, XRP will likely become a highly valuable investment. According to CoinMarketCap, XRP was trading at 94.63 cents at 1402 UTC yesterday, up by 1.69%. The trading volume for the past 24 hours was $3.4 billion, up by 8.81%. That's all for this video about crypto, and thank you for watching. If you would like to receive updates on the crypto market, make sure you click the subscribe and bell button.